What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video, and today I want to talk about something that confused a few people during my last live stream, because when I opened the Emporium they saw, well, there is another store in here that they just don't have, and if you don't have it, well, the game doesn't exactly tell you how to get it, and there is some nice stuff in here. We can take a look at that. X equipment reset, we have some Twilight Essence, we have Stellar Crystals and Season Tokens. Season Tokens like the ones from the Season Store, where you can buy some Lily Make copies, Ludovic, Ulmus, everything, like the good stuff. And well, it is a very high tier store. It was introduced with the last update, and yeah, let me give you the bad news now. Well, let me start with good news. We'll do 120 epic summons in this video, so a little bit of entertainment, and it's also has something to do with this. Now the bad news, you need P4 heroes to unlock the store, because this is used in case you already have a hero at P4, for example my Odie, and you get an additional copy for him. So like, in case I open my A tier soul stones right here, there is a chance that I could get an Odie. And the recent, well, before the update, it was handled in a way that you just kept it in the back and couldn't do anything with it. Now, if you actually quick recycle, you can see there is the gear, and then there are the soul sigils. You can see I have 2 extra soul sigils for Sylvina, we have 4 extra soul sigils for Odie, and this will give me spirit shard from soul sigil recycling. You can see I get 60, so I get 10 per A tier. I don't have an extra S tier soul right now, but I got a screenshot from a clanmate who showed me his recycling, and it's 130 apparently per S tier soulstone. So what does that mean? On the first look you might think, well, it's an insane way for everybody to get like a ton of soulstones. But the problem with it is you need those duplicate heroes, which of course, I mean, you could farm. You could go into the mystical house and, well, go ahead and put like in your epic recruitment some heroes that you already own. That is an option. But then you end up spending 30 epic summons to get 1 singular duplicate for an S tier if you are unlucky, which then in turn gives you 130 spirit, which then in turn gives you 6 soul stones. So, I mean, overall, if you are very, very lucky, this might actually work out for you. If you are super lucky and you can score like an S tier every 10 epic summons, I mean, even then, you get like 60 from 2,500 dragon coins, and you would convert that to like 18 stellar crystals. So yeah, I don't know. Is that 18? Wait, it's calculated. No, it's 39 stellar crystals. If you get 1 S tier from 60 epic summons on every single 10 month. Yeah, still wouldn't be worth it, because if you just buy a pack, it would still be a lot better. So I always lose out here in the end. I think the more interesting use is really if you go for something like this for the season token, but even here, you spend 3 A tiers to get, like, if we go to the season store, to get 1 specific one. So it kind of sucks if you trigger it. It's really, in my opinion, only good in case you just click this button, you click the soulstone S level, and it gives you 1 that you already have. So you just don't feel that bad, because in the end you can convert it to season tokens or something and get something out of it. So which option do I like the best here? Which option do I like the best? Well, I don't really like the Twilight Essence. I mean, you need 625 Twilight Essence to get a hero from plus 15 to plus 25, or from plus 16 to plus 25. That is horrible in my opinion. Just would take so much. It's already 70, so that's like 7-8 years. The stellar crystals aren't bad. I wouldn't necessarily go for this one. It's an extra equipment reset only to plus 15 and costs 220. It's quite an insane amount. If they are seriously rare in the next season, okay. But unless you really do some bad things and equip the wrong heroes, I don't think you should go for that. I really like the season tokens, actually. The season tokens are pretty cool, because like if you get an S tier, you already get like 4 A tiers. You can get a few copies with that. So I would either go for the stellar crystals or for the season tokens, in my opinion. And I would not farm them directly. So always make sure that in your wishlist nothing says max, and that in your epic recruitment there's also no maxed heroes. And with that, let's do some summons for the end of this, and let's see if we can get a little bit lucky, because the live stream that I talked about in the beginning, we start off lucky, that's great. we weren't lucky there, I can tell you that much. 1101 stellar crystals done at that point. And yeah, it took forever. But we got Cryonia to P4 and then even to Crown. And I seem to be one of the lucky persons that gets an S tier every single 10 bomb, which is kind of nice. I like my S tiers. Another Tazi. Though, if we could get 9 Lorsan copies from this, I would really appreciate it. So please, AFK Journey, if that is an option, if I can order that, then that would be really nice. Still farming some Nero copies just to get him P4, by the way, because he's already halfway done. So we will go Nero P4. Yeah, which I never really expected to do. I thought it would get... Oh, Lawson number 1. Thank you, AFK Journey. Okay, they're trying to make up for what they did. Can we get a quad again? Last time we did Epic Summons, we got a quad pull. This was really, really cool. 4 S tiers. Quite insane. I don't think we can repeat it, though. I thought for a second. That is a little bit annoying that there is not a single S tier in that bunch, though. Like, if you see such a hole in these summons where there is no light, I always think like, oh, something big going to happen. But no, that was trolling. That was seriously trolling. At least we get the S tier here, but it's pity, I think. And I don't want to skip all the animations. Want to have a little bit of fun. 3 more copies of Vala, by the way, till P3, if I remember correctly. So also not too bad if we get some copies of her. I prefer Lawson, though. I prefer Lawson. Lawson has made a little bit of a comeback. Mostly by having season synergy. Like synergy not necessarily with like other heroes, but with the season itself. Has good synergy with the artifacts, has good synergy with the meta in this season. Next season he's probably going to be not that great. But I thought I'll just upgrade him to P4 now. And then I can just switch him to some other S tier within that is released this season. And I think that would be cool. Sharkir. Sharkir is also like, it's always good to have a Sharkir. Like, can never be bad. Can never be bad to upgrade this guy to P4. And that is honestly quite good. But I think also I will take a little bit of a step back in this season from going for P4. Like we won't rush it. I got like 4 pop-up packs for epic summons today. I think I'm not going to buy them all. Like if I bought all the pop-up packs, they are going crazy this season. Like last season, there were like barely any pop-up packs. There were like, from the first 3 weeks, there were pop-up packs, there were not. And then there were like none, which I didn't get. I always thought this was like bad business. I think like for the whales, you should show pop-up packs regularly so they buy them. Like if you want to make money with the game, kind of makes sense. But they didn't. So yeah, I don't get it. But I will take it slow. I will take it slow. There's one more big summoning thing that I'm debating to do, and you can write me your opinion on that in the comments. I'm thinking about getting Callan, at least to P3, maybe to P4. We got a ton of Tazi copies. The reason for that is I kind of want to have him to protect Cryonia, but I'm not yet sure. We got so many gems though. Like we got 183,000 gems. We could obviously do something else with it. Go for the next hero. But like it's an option. Though I think I can build a team without Callan. But having like strong synergy on our Graveborn heroes is kind of cool. Only one hero with actions. Ah, Tazi, as expected. P3, exactly. Check this out. 9 out of 9. That is very cool. So we have P3 Tazi. P4 would be also very nice on her. I would take that. Like for PvP, that's pretty cool. P3 Tazi is already pretty cool. What I'm waiting for a little bit is this guy. It's only like 11 copies to go. I mean, how's it looking on the P3s? Let's check this out. 2 out of 9, long way to go, sadly. 0 out of 9. We got 50 out of 68 in case Corrin meta ever returns, like last season. Around 23 out of 68 for Damien. 57 out of 68, 54 out of 68. So we're moving closer there. Like, we're moving closer. We at least have like 3 heroes that are closing in on P4 now. Not the twins. It's also P2. I thought about getting Harak P3, by the way. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. Cassidy eventually. But for now, I'm very happy with Cryonia, and I think, yeah. So, don't be angry about the Spirit Store. I saw some people already writing mean comments. It said like, oh, it's not just like an insane thing that way it's got. No, it's just like, it's just one thing you can now do with copies that are extra, while nobody's going to aim to summon for those extra copies because it's just straight up bad. As you can just summon for the regular hero as well. Like, I could buy Ulmus 3-1 as a conversion, or I can just summon Ulmus. Just like use this. So yeah. Anyway, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, which a lot of you guys did recently, by the way, thank you for that. And with that, I wish you a great day. We'll see us in the next one.